Deep breaths. It's not deep breath. Oh, I just got this. I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but then that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Okay, Monica. Another day passes. Time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yeah, that's usual. Nothing wrong about that. Nothing at all. Oh, hi! Quarter of Yuri. Not even a quarter. Sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Yes, it's like a blank expression. But the weight of yesterday's chorus still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glanced over his shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. My monitor isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that's ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologise. Don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, something is a bit off, isn't it? Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there was no way that you could be a bad person. Now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Sav. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. No, it's stupid, I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. Just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Whatever's in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. So it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Is she okay? I don't hate you. You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh. Hey. Suddenly the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I've not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Is that her playing piano? Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it still. That's quite a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. She didn't say that last time. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. Look forward to it. Are you writing a song for me? Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sav. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. Guess why I've been practicing so much recently. Let's see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. It chose not to bring up anything about the three of us talked about. Sav, since your compliments put me in a good mood, wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose. I don't think I could say no to you, not after you gave that book you gave me. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Suki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Okay. She's used to being ignored. Okay. Come on, we're going over there. Whatever you say, ma'am. Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Outlast? People trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Okay. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixating them to... That might be too much. This sounds horrible! But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of fucked up. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark came out of nowhere. You know that sort of thing? No. No, I'm not into that thing. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. No, I'm good. Hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants them to be evil, because the world is so full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. There is some truth behind that. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then. But I felt like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... Forget to pay attention. What did that say? Oh, nothing apparently. And I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? It just puts you into this secure environment. It makes you feel warm and happy. And then out of nowhere, it's like, BAM! Scared yet? It's like, yes, I am. Please stop. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me go get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. I sent it to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading company with someone, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. Into the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. If I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in that feeling of blah 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 blah. You really apologise a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Once we reach lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to open the book cover. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Oh, of course! Because, in Japan they read it right to left, right? Not left to right. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Oh! I thought... maybe they've just changed it to European. Maybe. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Just turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I didn't even get to that far yet. Look at her face, she's like, oh shit. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Reading is a little, like, breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Sav? Did something happen just now? Yeah, I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. You don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh no, not really. Let's just make sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Hi, Monica! Hi! Hi again, Sav. How's the writing going? Right, I guess I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Sav. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing with lots full of imagery and symbolism. I didn't write any of this. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. To mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strangely. Like earlier, I think if she's getting too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you need. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Colours they won't, bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless and noise. Noise, it won't stop, violent. grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, and there's endless. Delete her. Games are scary too. Sure, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself to the way it happens. Don't forget to save your game. You never know where, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. What? The only thing comes to me right now is Freddy. Natsuki, fuck Yuri. Hey, Natsuki, what's up? Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as the last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. Still new to this, I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. But we find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. Sure you don't. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least probably be able to learn something from it. Sure. Sav, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. Waiting for a long time. It's the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? Not really? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. Oh! So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Sav, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? It's probably the only place I feel safe. Oh! Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, fuck, that's a terrifying smile. Is she dead? She better not be. I don't want to be stuck with Yuri. Is she dead? Is she gonna do the same thing? Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. It's just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Yeah, it did. Let's move on. Yeah. Wheel, a rotating wheel. What is that? There's a stain on it. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, there's no music. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope timed to a thick robe, a torn harness, Probably grey box. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's more stains on it. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. This is a god swimming with overworlds. The direction of drowning. A paper written in blood. A play type of round snakes with human eyes. A 3 collected with human eyes. A colossal give holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A guy's exploding stains. Gods between system of God. A wheel that's rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that takes 1 second every cycle. Clock that takes 4 seconds every time and 6 every second. A bolt head of holy stakes tried to exist in the dock ship to another world. A colored bit of blood written in clocks. A time devouring player connecting the sky. 40 gears. And opened human eyes in all directions, breathing green box, breathing bolt head, breathing hip, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing god, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing players, breathing eye, breathing wheel. Fuck me. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I've had to take it out on your pen. My pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes. Just wrote this poem with it. Now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Pretend this conversation never happened? Yeah, please. You can keep the poem. Don't want to. You have a special poem. What am I doing? No! Stop it! Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go upstairs, so if everyone could some to the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's like we put anything together in just a few days, we end up embarrassing ourselves. That's extent of mine as well. I don't really do out of the last preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, everyone's been a little more lively ever since Sav joined, and we've started with some activities, but this is time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is only a real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. To inspire them to find things that brought here in the first place, the Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too, I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right Sav? Oh come on, you can't take advantage of Sav to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Sav joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Sav isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know present all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sav want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted to, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. What I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did. That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Sav, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something to be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyways? Starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. Don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Sav, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Just when things were going normal, something had to happen, didn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Me? I'm back to normal, I guess. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Excuse me! What? My mind. She did the best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision. Are you going to go back to freak eyeball thing? What do you want to get out of this club? To get dick down. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. For the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. So end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. Really agree with you. Each member contributes... You're bleeding out of your eye. Okay. That's normal. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. She would like to have Monica with a festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Or maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I don't know... I know things were awkward, a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. Talk about the festival tomorrow. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Sav? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Sav before we leave. Just see what he thinks the time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you, two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? A little bit. I just kind of joined, and things just went horribly wrong. Sav, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. My eyes are just suddenly going grainy again. Really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. You're being a little, you know. Why did the music stop? Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real persons here. People here. Know what I mean? But it's weird because I mean all the time you've been here. We've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. These are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that I only know you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Okay, back to writing a poem, I see. Yeah. Kitty, cute, daydream, lollipop, shiny, dazzle, boot, wonderful, sing, friends, clumsy. What was that? Oh! Ha! Okay! Marshmallow. Okay. I guess that be what it is. Rose. Kawaii. Hair. Pink. Fireflies. Well, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have clicked the bug. But how many am I clicking? 2? Ah!